at this. Who the freak ate my snack pack?
Well! Oh, I turned off my light again. Hang on. Alright. So if the internet wouldn't have gone down, that would have been the first week, I think, in 6 months where we haven't had one internet outage in the middle of a stream. That was, I don't know what their deal is. They waited until Friday, midday. They almost made it. Another 3 hours, we would have had an entire week of uninterrupted streams. But yeah, we're back. Sorry about that. Hopefully we're good. My wife has to upload some stuff later, so that might take a dump on it. But we're going to keep powering through for now. Keep trying. Keep trying anyway. While I was waiting for the internet to come back up, I did almost finish building though. So there's that. We're almost done building. That's always a bonus. And I did have to restart my client, so we must have been down at least 15 minutes, if not more. But our water wheels are almost there. We just need to make some capacitors to store the power. A little bit more water action. Still here, yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Got some diehards. They'll put up with some power outages because I live in the middle of nowhere.
Who the freak ate my snack pack?
I don't want to make any more buckets. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I just made a whole shitload of buckets. Now, every time I've done this build, I've managed to get water everywhere, and it takes me forever to get it cleaned up because Minecraft flowing water physics make no sense. So we're gonna try, see what happens if we just build a bunch of extra stuff right off the bat instead of after the fact. The middle of nowhere is where it's at. That's true. Upside, I could pee off the front porch of my house and no one, well, they might see, but nobody really cares. Downside, 7 meg internet. Upside, hiking and hunting. Downside, 80 miles from a McDonald's. That might be an upside depending on your outlook on McDonald's. I'm personally not a fan, so that's a good thing for me. Water. Water. Pretty sure I had a sink right over there, but whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna make ladders. As much as I hate ladders, I think I have ladders in here. I'm not gonna craft any ladders. If we already have ladders, I'll keep them though. I think I destroyed them because I hate ladders. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna make... Oh, I don't want to craft more lab blocks, but I could just extend this over to it. Nope, we're just gonna pillar up. Whatever. Really puzzled with the combustion thing. It's still not working, huh? That's really weird. Because I had issues with it when I first did Sky Resources, and it was because I was using the wrong casing. But if you've got the right casing, and you've got the right fuel, which combustion chamber? Oh, it worked oh, maybe that's a server issue then. And it still says you have a valid multi-block though, right? Hey, look at that. No spill. No spill. It says you've got a valid multi-block. I don't know, man. That's super frustrating, isn't it? Proud of me. Yeah. I'm proud of myself. Maybe I'll do a YouTube series on it after I'm done with that old charcoal generator. I don't want to do one on the new charcoal generator because it looks way cleaner. I do kind of want to do just a fucking straight up derpy Minecraft YouTube series. I think that would be hilarious. It's just like garbage. Just straight up garbage. This is vanilla redstone, and then screw around it with it for like a full day and not ever get it to actually work properly. So this should be generating somewhere in the 300 RF per tick range. Yep, we're back, Creed, we're back. We're back. Went out, got my smoke. We're good. We'll put down some hours. Put down some tracks. I'm gonna have to pillar up there again once I make my capacitors. Maybe I will make an elevator or a ladder or some laboratory blocks. We'll see. I'll think about it for a little bit. Nice. And then a little trick. I think if you put blocks right here, it forces one more flowing water block on the bottom, which increases its output slightly. See, they spin just a little bit faster. Pro tip. Nice. Crack! You know, you know. Let's see if we can go straight to an HV capacitor. That would make me super happy. Block of lead, steel ingots. Oh yeah, we can, buddy. All day. Let's see what our lead supply looks like, though. Might have to throw a little more lead in there, but yeah, I think our lead supply is 0. Yeah, 0 would be the number for those of you keeping track at home. Fuck yeah! I don't even know if we've made lead alchemical dust yet. I need clay. Damn it, I need clay for other things. I have to do some juicing in a minute too. I think that's my favorite part of the stream, is juicing. We don't quite have enough clay for all the things, but it's a start. And honestly, I don't think power is going to be as much of an issue in this pack, because I don't think he's done those empower tweaks that were brutalizing us last time. I think the brutalization factor is a little lower. We need to make more blaze. Man, you want to talk about a messed up inventory right now. You get rid of all these water buckets. You can go there. I kind of want to just return all my stuff to sender right now. That's good enough for now. Good enough for who it's for. Let's go make some more blaze. Might have to go to the mob spawner. Oh, we have a decent bit of blaze. I can grind up more tonight. Get the lead. All the irons. I need glass. Stupid water buckets. Does anyone know what this song's about? I have no idea. Not even a little bit. So much stuff that I don't care about. Alright, we're getting the inventory unfucked, and then we'll go and actually do something in a minute. Need to get all the glass. We're just about out of glass. Oh, we got tons of glass. Perfect. Go, boy. Alright, power gen, we just need lead, make some capacitor banks, some HV connectors, and some HV wires. That's gonna take a while for the lead. Let's look at making the HV wires. Steel wire, aluminum wire. Can we shear both of those? Yes, we can. Metal press, next. I think we make steel. Should we up our steel production? I mean, it's kind of pointless because things, and we can't move. See, these things are derping hard. I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Oh well. I'm not going to worry too much about the steel then. We'll just do it manually for now because we can't move anything around. But we will get preheaters and get power over here eventually. We have a whole bunch of steel, which is good. It's good. I'm more interested in making the metal press and crusher next. Now that we have all the powers. If I made a gangster rap album, it'd sound just like this song. I really wish that... Oh, we can make all the steel sky resources blocks now. Maybe that's what we'll do first, because that thing is going way too slow. Just getting your items back. Does it blow up? So it does blow up. Huh. That's super weird, dude. If it makes the explosion, it should be working. No, it's all good, man. I'd like to get to the bottom of it for you, too. If it makes the explosion, that usually means that it worked. So it could be a server lag issue. I mean, maybe try blowing them up and then waiting like, I don't know, 10 seconds and then trying to pick it up? Oh, no sound? Man, I don't know. That's super weird. Is anyone else on the server having issues like that? Because I could see maybe like a latency thing, like it hasn't fully formed. It's showing you done on client side, but server side it's not done yet. Can we not make aluminum plates on this thing? No? Wow. Okay, metal press. Metal thingy it is. No one on at the moment. You might put something in the Discord on the bugs section and see if anyone else has that problem. Because this is on a server, and I haven't had that problem where the multi-block has bugged out. It's really odd. Super obnoxious. Sorry, man. Okay, so we need to make a metal press. Where's my book? In the IE box, probably. Heavy machinery, metal press. Get. Steel scaffolding, redstone engineering block. Wow, these recipes were so painful before, and now they are not at all. Considering lying down for a bit. You feeling that shitty, Creed? Lie down if you got to, man. You don't gotta bite down on your mouthpiece and power through it all the time, just when you're grinding out energy cores for gated mode factory tech. If we do this correctly, we'll never need to make any more of these blocks ever again. Here's a pro tip. It uses way less material if you use this this engineer's table rather than crafting them in grid. A little pro tip for you guys. Boom. Actually, let's make an entire stack of those irons. Or 32. We'll make 32. Get those light engineering blocks going. This is gonna be our first machine, guys! So proud. First machine. And we're not gonna have to do this anymore. Very soon. Roll that up. Good thing I made like 1,000 pistons. Boom. Electrum. That could be an issue. Do we even have silver yet? I hadn't thought about this. I have one silver ingot. Boron dust. Silver alchemical dust, sugar, and blaze. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to speed that condenser up because this is we're to the point where we need a lot more resources and we need them to come in a lot faster than they are. Low. so much stuff. Just stuff everywhere. How are we gonna make electrum? How are we gonna get my inventory more clogged with shit? I feel like it's all stuff that we need in some form. I mean, nether brick. These can stack. There. It's a little bit better. A little bit better. Not amazing, but a little bit better. We don't even have enough room in this thing now. We've got a full hopper backed up. First, let's see if this will even work to make our electrum. I don't think I've ever gone straight into immersive engineering for alloys. That's weird. That's weird. Well, that works at least. Electrum get! Heavy engineering block. We have our piston. We need conveyors. And we're just gonna have to cob this together real quick to make some wires to make it legit, to legitimize this thing. I guess I lied, we do have some machines over here. We've got some sweet actually additions stuff going on. Conveyor. And steel scaffolding. All of the scaffolds. I'll put the metal press right here. How's that sound? Chest will be right there. Now right here. That looks like a great spot to me. Redstone engineering. Piston. Conveyor. Conveyor. Need a wrench. Oh, you can shift click that with the hammer. I did not know that. The things you know. And booyah! Do we have any aluminium? Nice. Nice. I said aluminium for your Europeans' benefits. Yeah, that sucks, dude. That's another thing that I don't like about servers is I like being able to have full control over everything. Like if the server goes down and I have to spend 8 hours not doing anything, that drives me insane. We need cacti. We may have to put a cacti farm together before too terribly long. Need to go get some of our glass back. I think we'll get this metal press done, and then we'll get all of these things set up into capacitors so that they start saving up power, and then we will go and make the steel sky resources machines, because that's going to make our resource production much faster, and I'm a big fan of faster things. Except Creed in bed. Oh! Just checking if you're still here, if you laid down, Creed. Juice it! He's down. Down for the count. Went down like a prom date. It's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning for him anyway. I'm not a time zoneologist, but it sounds legit. And why would I have any cobble on me? Oh, I made goddamn HVs and I can't use them yet. It's 9 p.m. in Europe. He did say he got some kind of injection today. Sounds terrifying. I'm just gonna have to put my entire inventory back and start over. I've got too much stuff. Entire inventory, go back. Juicing. Juicing like a Russian gymnast. Well, put it there for now. Lead, nickel, nickel, lead. We'll put clay over here. Terracotta and treated wood planks. Put that pulverized iron in there because we're going to need a little more of that later. Okay, now we need regular connectors. LV connect. I probably should have just manned up and did it without putting my inventory back because I had everything we needed on me. But LV wire relay, LV wire, 4 more plates and then we're done, I promise. Four more plates. I absolutely hate doing plates like this. You'll get all the tools that I put away. That's what all the juicers say. This is the truth. Can't trust them juicers. USADA. Always making stuff up. There we go. Now you can get power. Now we need a chest. Ooh, gold chest. Wood hopper. Wire pattern. Blueprint. Metal press molds. I lied. Need another steel plate. It doesn't stop. I keep saying we're done, and we keep not being done, which makes me a liar. Lapis. Need another chest. I feel like I have a shitload of chests somewhere. Drawers. Ooh, I have a whole ton of blaze and redstone in there. I should remember that at some point. Okay, we'll make some more chests. See, now I have 32 chests. If I run out of chests again, I'm doing something wrong. Five steel plates. Man. Just lying to you guys left and right. I feel like this could be the last time we have to do this. Plate mold. There. Done. Done. See how our steel's going. We got one ingot there. That's pretty good. I should probably go get more iron then. I'm not sure if we're being held up by the crystal fluid production, or by the condenser, but something is not going very fast. And I'm tempted to fix this next. That's gonna happen next. Let's fix that next. We have all the plates though. I'm gonna... no, we said we were gonna do capacitors next. Stop getting sidetracked. We can make 7 capacitors. I'm totally okay with that. Steel, aluminum, treated wood planks. Aluminium, steel. Get our treated wood planks and we're good to go. Bam! All the power storage. And I'm gonna make ladders. Or I'm just gonna continually bitch about it and it's never gonna get done. And as much as you guys like to hear me bitch, there's our fucking leg. 10 minutes in every time. At least it's consistent. It's like the first Java garbage collection or something. But it only happens once. Alright. Now we're laddered up. No more dirt pillars. Are you kidding me? Forgiving void for the win. I'm gonna need HV wire and probably more connectors. Do you guys remember what was that mod? Applied Energistics 2. Yeah. You guys remember that? It was that mod that you used to be able to play with and now it's like the last thing that you do in a pack? Way back in the day? That's the one with the computer storage. Yes, sir. It's like the first thing that gets gated to endgame now, so you have to suck at what you do. Because that's what I do, is suck at playing Minecraft without AE2. Oh yeah, I was gonna go get wire. Fluke's growing for the win! Is that how you have to do it in this pack? I haven't even looked at it yet. I haven't even attempted. At least we can make wires now. Even if we're basically out of aluminum. No, if he has AE2 stuff. I'm pretty sure AE2 stuff's in this. Yeah. The old 16 hour for a pure flux crystal. That was fun. In expert mode on Skyblock 2, though, he did have, the growth chamber was gated, so you had to make the old growth accelerators, and I think a lot of people didn't know how to do that because I saw a lot of people complaining about how it took 16 hours to make a Fluix crystal. HV wire, get. Alright, alright. High voltage. I remember on expert mode Skyblock 2, I also made a wireless networking thing. The connector. And it was spanning like 30 blocks, and it took something ridiculous like 40,000 RF per tick and just drained everything I had immediately. It's like, ouch. JEI wasn't showing regular Fluix in the construction of the growth accelerator. Oh, so it only showed the pure Fluix recipe, so everyone thought you had to do it that way. That makes sense. I don't even think I looked at the recipe, I just crafted it because I've done it so many times, it's just like second nature. And we have power. Passive power. Not very much, but we have it. We'll let those charge up. And we'll make we'll go ahead and make the steel condenser to speed that up a little bit, since we have all the steel now. Then we can just start resources cranking out and start expanding this stuff. Feeling good. The only thing I'm missing is transfer nodes now to really start ripping. Pagan Beef, what's up, dude? How you doing? You just missed my weekly internet outage, but it came right back up, so we were good to go. Had a small intermission in the stream. How are you doing today, dude? Alright, need to go pick up all the steel. Yeah, I did a lot of work, that's true. We got the base reorganized. I've got everything except the cobble generator moved down here. We redid the charcoal farm over here, so it is now 100% self-sufficient. We don't have to move stuff over anymore. We got immersive engineering open. We made all the creosote oils, which we can't pipe out because of things. Some of them are working, some of them aren't. I don't know. Can't figure it out. We made the steel. We made the metal press. Next on the list, we're gonna make the steel Sky Resources stuff. And then we are going to go ahead and make the crusher. and we're just gonna start kicking ass from there. It sounds dope. It's pretty dope. We're like completely out of resources because I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention last night. Why would I do that pattern when I can do that pattern? Oh, wait, what is that? Boiler casing? Maybe that's why. That would make sense then. What am I gonna do with a mechanism boiler casing right now? It would be pretty awesome if I could melt that down and get my fucking steel back.
We in the game. We on the stage. It's 508. You know the name.
I need to make a dropper for that. After this IRL stream, you should fight someone. I don't fight people anymore. That was a long time ago. My last fight was on an Indian reservation. And dude, it was so fucking sad. Like, I went to weigh in. Weighed in. The only other kid that showed up that was at 185 did not look like he wanted to fight me. So he weighed in and then he backed out. And apparently the promoter went into the crowd and like pulled some guy. He was telling everybody that they had a cupcake at 185 and got some dude to come in and fight me. And like immediately he runs across the cage and he clinches and I could just smell him, dude. He was drunk as fuck and I was like, okay. So I judo toss, rolled to guard. I followed him into guard and triangle choked him. And in the process of triangle choking him, I fucking broke like 3 of his ribs. And it was just like, it was so bad. And he's like, man, the guy told us that you were a cupcake. Like, what the fuck? Like, who does that? Yeah, I'm not trying to fight around here. Fighting's fucking... There's no scene. It's all amateur. Why are we... Oh, we're out of power. That would make sense. Probably need power. Would have killed him. I felt bad for him, man. He like... fucking drunk Indian. He didn't know what was going on. He was probably pretty tough, like, at the bar. But, I mean... I probably shouldn't have been fighting in that venue either. I really don't like these immersive engineering wires, other than the fact that you can span a whole bunch of blocks with one wire. They're just ugly. Ugly. Don't despawn, little guy. We're coming. We're coming. Nice. Now it's got all the power. Hype West Coast. I don't think Washington counts as West Coast, but we'll take some credit. We had Macklemore. Dude was hard as fuck. I need pretty much all of these into plates, don't I? Does the West Coast of Europe count? That's a good question. That's a good question. How gangster is the west coast of Europe? I guess you'd have to say, does Irish count as West Coast Europe? Because they're pretty rough over there, aren't they? Didn't Conor McGregor have like an $800,000 hit out on his head from the IRA for beating some dude up in a bar in Dublin? Like, that's legit. Like, we don't give a fuck. Put a hit out on him. Dude's worth $100 million. I'm having serious resource generation problems. Connor, the only tough person in Ireland? I don't know, man. I haven't... Most of the Irish people I've met, I wouldn't want to fuck with. Those dudes grow up pretty hard. But... I don't know. That could be construed as racist as well. And to be fair, we haven't seen Connor take that much damage. Who knows how tough he is? He might be a cupcake, he just never gets hit. Put him in there with Stipe and let's find out. Let Francis Ngannou pop him a couple of times and see how he does. From Scotland? You know, I pictured, like, I thought everyone from Scotland would, like, caber toss and just huge motherfuckers, and then we had a couple of Scottish exchange students when we were in college, and they were like these tiny little dudes with glasses, and I was super disappointed. I was trying to get them to caber toss, and they didn't want anything to do with it. I don't even know how to caber toss. I was just gonna grab it and throw. Yeah, see, I thought everyone in Scotland was fucking huge caber tossing dudes. Like, the kilt thing is legit, though. Super jealous that you guys get to wear kilts and we don't. I don't even have Secundus dust anymore. Iron, blaze, and redstone. Six, 8, 315. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I'm 6'4", 185, and I can do yoga real good. I got a mean downward facing dog though, let me tell you. Okay, iron, we need our frozen irons. We need more steel, really. Lapis and glowstone. Doesn't matter about the size of the dog and the... Well... It kind of does matter a little bit about size. If both dogs are the same amount of aggression level, the size does matter quite a bit. Logan Paul, what's up, dude? 1.88 meters, 74 kilograms. That sounds huge, but I don't know. I'm not a metricologist, because our country can't adopt the future for some reason. How you doing today, Logan Paul? About 6'5". Did you see that CrossFit guy that set the world record for pull-ups? He did like 4,700 over 12 hours. CrossFit guys are fucking out of their mind, dude. Like, you're not training for anything. Like, I used to train for a fight, build up, and then rest. They're training to train harder.
Get
Ready to see my dick. I'm doing great, dude. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Doing awesome today. If the internet connection holds stable. Had a few issues earlier, but I think we're through it. Through the worst of it anyway. Steel condenser, get. Six 4. Okay, what are we gonna do now? First, I'd like to do this without spilling stuff all over the floor, but it's pretty much just gonna happen. We'll make a mess and then we'll clean it up. Technically obese. Yeah, that body fat index is pretty fucking retarded, dude. Sorry, I'm not supposed to say that word anymore. I don't know, that's like some early 90s shit. It's like how you're not supposed to eat saturated fat, but sugar's good for you. I don't buy any of that shit. By that metric, wouldn't it make a guy like Stipe Miocic obese too? That dude's like 6'5", 245, 250, and he's shredded. 5 hours a day. You lift? How do you work out? So now we need to figure out how to get our shards into more than one inventory. That's kind of what was keeping me from turning this bad boy up. I could do a hopper train, which is stupid. I guess I could do some goofy drawer controller setup. I don't want to do that. I think this is going as fast as it can now, though. Creed is here, but not talking. Creed had to lay down because he got a hot beef injection earlier. Doesn't count that much if you're bodybuilding or anything intense sport related. Agreed. I don't know. I think if you're overweight, you probably know it. Let's fix this while we're at it, since we have all the steel. Then I'll make a dropper for this bad boy. And I think we'll probably just wait on those crucible inserter deals. I don't think it's necessary. I don't know, he just said he got an injection and he didn't feel good. I was assuming it was of the hot beef variety. Dropper. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. He didn't elaborate. He just went and laid down, so I got to fill in the blanks on that one. And when you let me fill in the blanks, that's where my mind goes. He knows better than that. So good thing this isn't YouTube or we'd be demonetized now for hate speech. Oh snap! I don't think it's the swearing, it's the, if they think you're even remotely conservative, they just go for you. Let's see. Are you working? Perfect. That's a thing of beauty, folks. Whatever happened to the First Amendment? I don't know, I think all the other amendments kind of overshadowed it. Whatever happened to the right to privacy? Yeah, we don't care about that one anymore either. Fuck it. Out the window. Right? Right? Even if we don't fucking agree about things, we should still be able to talk about them. Who knows? Maybe an open dialogue would lead to some kind of meeting in the middle type action. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I don't want to get going on that, dude. I mean, you can, I just can't. If you know what I mean. Okay, metal press, get. What do you think? Should we go crusher next? Should we just get on this crusher? Picking up, yeah, yeah. You can get in all the trouble you want. Not me. Is the crusher our next order of business, or should we go hit the quest book? What do you guys feel like? Heavy machinery. We could upgrade our... See, I don't really even care about upgrading our steel production until we can move the items from point A to point B properly. Let's look at our next gates. The crusher's the only real thing I want out of immersive engineering. Maybe the garden cloche would be cool. So it looks like Tech Reborn, Pneumatic Craft, or Tinker's next. And I'm kind of leaning towards Tech Reborn because that gives us a lot of useful machines that can be upgraded to a very fast speed. So we're gonna need to empower a lot of shit and make salt. Salt. I don't even know how to make immersive technology salt. I wonder if our book says. Immersive technology distiller. Multi-block turns water into distilled water and salt. We got to the bottom of it. Alright, so we're gonna need to make a crusher and a distiller. What about gun laws? You know, I think gun laws might have worked 150 years ago before there were so many guns, but at this point, if you make it... I mean, yeah, I don't think a fucking dude who's been in jail his entire life should be able to go in and buy a fully automatic weapon. That doesn't make any sense, but I don't... Personally, I don't really care about gun laws that much. I don't buy fully automatic weapons. I buy hunting rifles and weapons. If they were gonna take that away, then I'd be pissed, but I've never seen anyone even talk about taking away your hunting weapons. I know a lot of people are upset. But at the same time, I also think it's a conservative ploy to get voters to vote conservatively by trying to crash your game. I'm not. I'm neither, dude. I'm neither. I think in a perfect world, there'd be somewhere in the middle that people could meet and just like try and have everything better for everybody. But I don't like the idea of saying you're either Republican or Democrat. I don't like that. I don't think that's how the system was supposed to be. I wouldn't even say independent. I'd say just fucking anarchistic. I don't know. I think they need to tear the whole thing down, take the money out of it, and rebuild it with like people's welfare in mind rather than money. I don't like the amount of bribes that are legal in the government. Special interest money, sorry. I think they need to tear the whole fucking thing down and start over. But I'm sure that's gonna piss everyone off. The extreme sides of both sides drive me absolutely insane too. Like the super sensitive bullshit on the left and then the super fucking Alex Jones shit on the right. It's just like, why can't we just fucking sit a little closer to the middle, guys? Trump is a bumbling idiot, yes. But, I mean, in my opinion, Hillary she's crooked as shit. Like, I mean, look at the Clinton Foundation. They give 1% of their profit to charity, and they're somehow a charity. And look at all the people that died around that campaign. Like, shit's fucking crazy, dude. I don't want any part of it. Scares the fuck out of me. So maybe we didn't get that fixed. Which means we're gonna stay away from immersive technology as much as possible. We'd probably build that distiller. I think that's the only thing we need. Maybe we've got 2 hours and 10 minutes left in the stream. Let's get the Empowerer up and running and start empowering all the things to get that out of the way. And then I can do the immersive technology shit off stream so we don't have to watch this loading screen over and over again. When Bernie was interesting. Bernie showed that a lot of fucking people are not happy in this country. And he also showed that your vote doesn't matter. That's another thing that he showed. Like, money matters. I don't know if the whole socialist structure is a good thing or would work, but the fact that he did as well as he did shows that people are not fucking happy with the system the way it is. And they don't care. They're just gonna run Hillary anyway because they can. Somebody said Joe Rogan should run for vice president with Oprah. I'd probably get behind that. Why not? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? If you're a socialist, it works. Look at France. They're socialist and have the best economy in the world. France isn't like a true socialist country, though. Not like... I mean, that's what everyone gets afraid of when you say socialist, though. They're like communism, like where everyone gets paid the exact same amount of money, and it's not what it is. Like, I don't know, do you ever listen to Noam Chomsky? That dude is really interesting to listen to. And I like listening to people who have intelligent opinions on everything. But his, like, the way he breaks down wealth inequality and all of that stuff is really interesting to me. But he's like as socialist as you could get, you know, like his model's basically communism. Yeah. See, and that's the thing is like You can have conversations without getting mad. That's the hardest part, is people get fucking mad if you have a different opinion than they do, and then nothing productive happens out of it. Just having a good conversation about something you can learn shit. Both people can learn shit. You don't have to change your opinion. You don't have to have the same opinion as the other person. You can just listen. Like, Jordan Peterson is really interesting to listen to. And I think you'd consider him right. Maybe right or left, I don't know. But he gets hated on by the left. And like they'll call him alt-right, and he's not alt-right. He's just a fucking psychologist. Alright, I'm gonna pull up this distiller thing on my other monitor so we don't have to open the book. Whoops, I accidentally clicked on Facebook Immersive Distilling course. That's terrible. Distillation Tower. I hate Facebook so much. Doesn't seem to give me a picture. Oh, we're gonna have to do that one too to get bitumen. That's upsetting. I thought we had this figured out, but maybe you have to change that Java path every time you boot up Minecraft, which would be obnoxious, but it would be something that I could get used to doing. I kind of want to go back and figure out how much actual time we've spent looking at this screen in today's streams. 2 streams because of my internet. This really breaks up the flow of the game a little bit, I feel like. You know what I could also do is just make a second copy of the game and like dynamically link the world files, and then when one crashed I could just alt-tab to the other and start loading the one in the background up. There's always that. I'm gonna go top off my coffee real quick.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see what happens. No more book. We won't use the book anymore, I promise. What does that really leave us with, though? Oh yeah, Empowerer. We're gonna get our empowerment on. And see if 5 water wheels is enough. So they haven't forced us into making any more power yet, but 5 water wheels is not a lot of power. And I remember now why I was avoiding that. I was trying to do this off camera because we're gonna need a ton of netherrack, but sorry folks, it's gonna happen on camera. On camera. Put you away for a minute. Blaze. Good thing I just happened to carry a whole bag of blaze powder around on me. Steel combustion heater, get. That thing's much faster. Oh, we can put it in a steel casing too and further increase its speed, I think. Or maybe it's just efficiency. Who cares? It's better. It's better. It'll make this less painful. And we're gonna have to go back to the cobble gen. I'll move this cobble gen tonight. Or I'll look at what it's gonna take. I think we're really close to being able to make that nuclear craft cobble gen. But after that, this should be the last things we have to run back over here for. Which is a step in the right direction. Oh, we still have to run back to our stupid little manual. Okay, I got an idea. We can automate our resources now. Our rock cleaner. Pretty much all hinging on our steel supply. So it's a good thing that we have all the steel in the world cooking up. Let's go check on that. Maybe throw some more iron in. Iron! I keep just shuffling this stuff around and it never gets done. This coal coke's not working. This is really getting frustrating, not being able to move items or liquids. And it, like, every time I think we're making some kind of progress in that department, we're not. I don't think it likes that tea, maybe. Maybe that's what's confusing it. Is it just a little bit of confusion here? That one's still confused. Maybe it doesn't like this T now. So can you just not put T's in these things? I mean, I could do that. Just make it nice and ugly. That did not eliminate very many T's. Now it did. Now the bottom ones work, the top ones don't. Maybe you just can't have multiple on a pipe. Oh well. Oh well. We've got 3 working and 3 not. I guess that's just what we get. Pathetically short on iron once again. Can't you drain the 3 that don't work in a drum? I could. Oh, I guess drums aren't. Oh, are they locked? Yeah, we don't have drums. I don't have any kind of tank. The only tank we could come up with that was decent sized was that immersive engineering one, and it's only got 4 inputs. Because I could make, there's a couple of smaller things I could make, but it's only gonna give me like 12 buckets worth of storage or 20 buckets worth of storage. Clay barrel things. That's an idea. Let's try that. I think I have a bunch of clay. Clay, what was it? Was it barrel? Clay barrel.
Yo, it's a violent life. You can live to 100, you could die tonight. That's why we getting high tonight. Yeah.
2 ovens into a barrel. Yeah.
It's a violent life. You can live to 100, you could die tonight.
Maybe I don't have any clay.
Yeah. That's why I let my man drive tonight. Yo,
see what that does. So I would like to get all of those going.
That's why we getting high tonight. That's why we getting high tonight.
And I mean, worst case scenario, we could find a way to avoid it. Looks like we do have access to fluid trash cans. I built all those because I was planning on using compression dynamos at some point to supplement our early power. But then I forgot that thermal expansion is gated like well beyond anywhere we're gonna be anytime soon. would look something like so. Does it have to be sides?
It's a violent life. You can live to 100, you could die tonight. That's
There
why
we go.
getting high tonight. Yeah, that's why I let my man drive tonight. Yeah, it's a violent life. You can
Kinda.
live to 100, you could die tonight. That's why we getting high tonight.
I don't
That's why
get
let my
these.
man drive tonight.
It's something to do with these pipes, man. I'm over it. Canola farm with farmer into basic oil processing. Yeah, canola power is fun. My one problem with canola power at this point is that I use the extra utility scanners quite a bit, and we don't have access to those. I don't know if there's an AA way to do it. Let's build that in power.
That's why we getting high tonight.
'Cause I'm super sidetracked now.
That's why we getting high tonight. Yeah, that's why we getting high tonight. That's why I let my man drive.
And we'll just kind of manually babysit the steel production of things for now. I wish I knew which path it was that took us to extra utilities or thermal expansion, because either one of those would make this so much easier. One of the biggest problems with the canola farm is that extreme reactors are a thing, in my opinion. Like, extreme reactors kind of made it so that all other power gens kind of like, yeah, unless you go for a rainbow generator or a DE reactor, it's just kind of like, eh, it's not enough. But I do plan on doing a rainbow gen late game. That'll be fun. I really enjoy that. 1.2 billion RF per tick. Yeah. They're probably going to be gated further than in Modern Skyblock 2. When I did my normal mode playthrough, I went from water wheels to an extreme reactor, I think. Things like IE water wheels are a good option for a good while. Yeah. Another thing I thought about doing was doing the diesel generator. I haven't done one of those in a really long time. And I remember the last one I set up was fun. It was interesting. And I don't think we're gonna have enough nether quartz. We'll process these and then go and look and see if we've got any nether quartz or any yeah, nether quartz in the base. I could totally automate this right now too. With just a little more steel. We'll manually babysit the steel and try and get that up, and we'll get, like, worst case scenario, just a janky rock cleaner with a hopper. One thing that I want to look at that I haven't is the garden cloche. I've never built one of those. I'm interested to see how fast it is, and if it, like, if a couple of those could keep up my production for a canola seed farm or a diesel generator would be interesting to see. Oh, we do have a little bit. Still not enough. We need 15 blocks of each. We got half of what we need. Wow. Hateful. Okay. Okay. See how you are. Is the close pretty good? Maybe we'll try that. There's definitely a quest for it, and I think it's the only thing of its kind. I mean, we could obviously set up like an AA farmer or something, which I need to. But something you can just put one type of seed in and have it crank them out would be kind of cool. Back to the cobblestone farm. I'll totally take suggestions for other types of power gen too. I like doing interesting things. I did an array of slime generators on the last one. It was hilarious. Sound mufflers are there for... Oh. Thing annoys me about diesel sound. You know, I tried to put sound mufflers on the crusher last time and it didn't do anything. But we do have that whole platform downstairs. Compact and grower for cobble gen right there. I'm like refusing to do any more work on that cobble gen. Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. I figure if I get annoyed at it enough, I'll finally move it over to our new base. But that's typical my procrastination level. You. There's only one of these jams up. It might be the one that I run the most, I don't know. We'll get gunpowder while we're over here in the gunpowdery area. I don't even want to touch it. Not even gonna mess with that whole mess right now. Every time I go over there, it drives me absolutely insane, but I don't fix it because I don't really have a way to fix it, or a good way. That thing runs way better with Enderium casings and applied energistics hooked up to it. I don't know if you guys have tried that, but it's substantially better.
You feel yourself drifting.
I didn't make it to the light and dark matter ones yet, but they look like they'd run really fast. Light and dark matter was just so damn expensive in the last pack that by the time I finally got it, I was like, I don't want something that runs on it. Ooh. Overblazed. This is a really creepy song. What's going on here? Are you out of charcoal already? No? Oh, I see. I had gunpowder in there. If I put a bucket in every one of my portable inventories, I should never run out of buckets. Mathematically speaking. I feel like this is probably agonizing to watch, but trust me, it's agonizing to do as well.
Into the abyss. Deeper.
Deeper, deeper. Compacting drawers are so much better than the 112.2 crafting lag. In my opinion. Don't want to put any words in anybody's mouths, but I haven't even looked at the Empower recipes. If anybody's looked at those, I'll take a spoiler alert on that, on whether or not it takes 50 million RF again. I'll definitely take a spoiler alert on that. 50 million RF. On the expert mode of Modern Skyblock 2, every one of the empowered AA recipes took 50 million RF to do a block, and 5 million to do a single. And let me tell you, 5 water wheels take a long time to do that. I had 5 water wheels set up, and then I couldn't come up with like a great power gen, so I stuck furnace generators on all of them, and then each of them had a slime generator on it that was automated. It was just like, my power was so bad. I don't know if anybody saw the recipe for extreme reactors on that, but it was a mess. I spent 2 days fucking around with nuclear craft before I gave up and restarted in regular mode. Doesn't look like they've been messed with. Nice. Yeah, on expert mode you had to make Californium-242 from nuclear craft, which required, like, for me to automate it, I set up like 7 different reactors and was just pumping thorium into it as fast as I could, and it was a net power loss, so it was actually requiring me power to create all this stuff because I had my reactors set up really shitty, but it was really expensive to set them up properly. It was a freaking nightmare. And of course you need pistons for everything, so you're constantly making those empowered Restonia crystals and then using them immediately. Display stand. Once I figured out the manufacturer made the graphite, I had a setup once I was on normal mode to do that. But if you looked on the expert mode, each fuel rod took a Californium fuel thing, and I was making one of those like every 2 hours once I had the entire thing set up. It was insane. Like my reactor in expert mode would have ended up being like a 3-high single fuel rod, and that would have been awesome. And now I'm just no idea what I'm doing here. Just running around. Just running around. Did he change it? He might have changed it. Yeah, this was like a month ago. It took me a day just to figure out, like I had to take notes on paper to figure out the process through nuclear craft, which would end up eventually giving me Californium-242 to 242 oxide, because JEI is like, you couldn't just click through it, you had to like backtrack it. It was really obnoxious. Empow, I'm really thankful that the casings aren't tiered crafting anymore too. Thinking the nuclear craft reactor? No, I was trying to do the extreme reactor fuel rod. The nuclear craft reactor wasn't too bad because it was I think it was a standard recipe, but I couldn't get that thing to generate enough RF to make it worth it. Either way, I QQ/quitted. I'm not ashamed to say I tapped on that one. Hey Pennywise, I have a problem in my custom mod pack. It crashes, freezes when I load a world in normal mode. The Nimble Ninja! What do you mean custom mod pack? That sounds like it's probably a RAM issue if the pack itself boots up, but then it crashes when you start a world or load a world. I'm not a Minecraftologist, but that would be my first guess. Empower get. Don't need all this stuff anymore. Whew. That was a grind. You guys want to see a dude just about / give up? Check out my VOD from yesterday. Just about had a meltdown. Making a custom mod pack, and thanks to my new RAM, it crashes only in normal mode. Plays fine and peaceful. Huh. I'm not sure, man. It plays fine and peaceful, but how much RAM is allocated to the pack? Made my way through AE2 and Expert before jumping to this pack. Tiered casings, yeah, dude, the tiered casings were so brutal. Did you cheat the rest of those items in? You know what I did, Pneumatis? I read the book, and there's upgrades to those machines. There was a consistency upgrade that I put in that let you get like twice the operations from a part before it fucking blew up on you. So after I upgraded all of my machines, it wasn't even that big of a deal. It took me like another hour and a half afterwards. But, yeah, so, like, moral of the story, you should read better and talk less, I guess. Or I should, anyway. I sat down, I picked my kid up from school, I settled down for a second, and then I read the directions. And it wasn't that bad. Array index out of bounds. Maybe you have a mod. Maybe you have two mods that are handling like mob properties or mob spawning or something like that. Good to know. Gonna attack that section of the book today. Yeah. I strongly recommend. I watched Raytax's stream last night, and he'd like automated everything in that mod with that mod and Vanilla Redstone. And if you're into Vanilla Redstone, you might want to do that. My mindset and the way I play, I'm powering through it. It's just too hard. He had like 350 entities floating around in the world. Like, it was insane. Because all of the item transfer is done on conveyor belts, so everything's an entity. Yeah, not conducive to my playstyle at all. I will probably come back and automate that thing with like XNet later, once I have some item transfer, but the fact that they've got all of the item transfer gated so hard is just ruthless. Connectors. Lycanites. Okay, I'll tell you what. Disable Lycanites, try that, and if that doesn't work, paste bin it and I'll look at it after stream for you, okay? I'm not a Minecraftologist, but I'll try. I'll do everything I can to take a look at that for you. Bird MQ! Remove the mods one at a time. That's definitely a way to do it. I've done that before, it's time consuming and it's fun. How you doing, Bird? I don't know if I want to burn up all my clay, especially when I know I've got Yeah, 42 terracotta right there. This is why we can't have nice things in this base. Doing good! Just started this pack as hell. Want to see somebody else attack. Yeah, this pack attack is the word. I'm doing really bad at getting the right stuff going through this. I've been trying to get aluminum forever. 22, not enough. This is probably the best kept I've had my base because I've been trying to not do any progression on stream, so after stream I've been cleaning up my base. I just put my aluminum back. So if any of you are like, wow, he's got a clean base, this is completely atypical for me. Don't expect that in the future. And if you guys are like, your base looks like shit, I'm fucking proud of it, so leave me alone. Some part of me hopes it's the Lycanites mod. You know, I've had problems with Lycanites before. I think I put Lycanites in a pack, and then I had something else modifying mod behavior, or mob behavior, like, I want to say it was like mob properties or something, and that was creating issues. Playing in multiplayer. I'm playing on a local server. So it's technically a server, but I'm the only one on it. Hopefully we've got all the power in these capacitors. Let's see. Yeah. Got millions. If I want to get fancy, I'll hook a capacitor up to each one of these and we'll have plenty of power, but oh yeah. You remember when I was like, how come I never have chests? I found them this time. Located. Five hopper. This is ugly. I can make this look so much better. I'm lying. I was just kidding. I can't really do anything about it. I'm not that good at this game. Empowered Restonia. We need 64 of all of these, I think. So let's get started. Sure, why not? We'll just burn up all my redstone for funsies. No, half my redstone for funsies. I should plug those in too, but I'm lazy. Make 16 for now. For now. Don't want to get too crazy or carried away right off the bat. Back to the old base. Playing gated. We are in gated mode. We just finished the factory tech gates. And now we're playing super grab ass with immersive engineering. One of the hardest parts about immersive engineering right now is that opening the book crashes me. And I had switched my Java executable and it was working, and then it wasn't working, and I think you may have to do that every time you reboot. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. And I'm not gonna open the book anymore on stream if I can't get it figured out, I'm going to do it off stream and just build the crusher, the distillation tower, the squeezer, etc. and get those built off stream so you guys don't have to watch me over and over crash. How on earth do you transfer power around before unlocking IE? You take your coal generator, and wherever you need power, you break this and put it there and fill it with charcoal. There's pretty much not a mod that takes power before you get to IE2 or IE though. Like, I had a basic actually addition setup going, but that was just the crusher and the atomic reconstructor. Manually being the answer. Yes, it is. Cut my finger installing your 16 gigs. At least you got the 16 gigs out of the deal. I've cut my finger before doing stuff that wasn't even worth it. A lot of times. It's cool you got the upgrade too. Did you have the original 8 in there too, so now you have 24 total? Oh, that's fast. Oh, that's fast. That's so beautiful. A thing of beauty. After, I believe my first empowered Redstonia on expert mode, Skyblock 2 took me, 8 hours, something like that. And I've heard horror stories that make Age of Engineering sound even worse, but I never played that one. Dude's talking about doing 50 million Empower combines with like 24 RF per tick. I'm not a math genius, but that sounds like a long time. We're probably gonna have to go farm some more lapis. We don't have any diamonds. You know what? We probably got enough steel to set up that rock cleaner. I'll just set a janky setup right in the middle of the floor, and then I will make it nice and pretty at a later juncture. And by probably have enough steel, I mean my blast furnaces have no iron in them, and we have 7. So... Oh no, you're kidding me, bird. The machine casings were out of the Empower? That's hateful. Mod pack loads faster with your new RAM. That's good. That's good. The shitty thing about pack devs putting that Empower as a crafting thing for super popular stuff is that you can only force so much RF in it a tick too. So like even when these things are fully charged, getting as much RF as they can possibly use, it still has a minimum amount of time. So if you need to make like 64 casings, whew, basically need a yeah. Empowered Restonia. What can we make anything fun with this? We could make drills. Energy faces, we're gonna make a ton of those later. Nothing super fun. We could make a player interface to constantly pull items out of my inventory and put them back in the drawers so I don't have to screw around with my inventory anymore, and then just keep the stuff that I want on my bar. Let's look at making that janky rock cleaner thingy. At least the pack maker tweaked casings to be quite cheap with UU matter. That's good. But still getting to that UU point is ruthless. I feel like I had a whole bunch of steel plates somewhere and we stuck them in a box and now I don't have them anymore. Right there. Gray background for the lose. Rock cleaner. Oh. That I hadn't even... Oh. Well, folks, you can call me a liar. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. Group detect, fail. That means I need to make another display stand. That's a bunch of quartz I don't want to spend. Oh well. We're not even going to worry about that quest at the moment. We're going to wait until we've got a lot more resources before we start backtracking and making a bunch of crap we don't need for quests that I don't care about right now. So we do need to make the portal to Alfheim. I guess we can work on that while we... World Crash Pro still? Alright, dude, set me up a paste bin and I'll take a look at it off stream for you, okay? And if you want to jump on my Discord, it's in the thingy underneath the channel where the guy's talking. And I can help you at 3 o'clock when we're done streaming. So we're going to babysit our steel production. Micromanage that while we set up our portal to Alfheim. I think that's the logical next step. So we're gonna need a terrasteel agglomeration plate. Terrestrial agglomeration plate. Excuse me. I don't have a rune of mana, and we're gonna need another rune of earth. Which means another mushroom, which means another mess. Or we just run out of runes of earth. Let's do that. Because I don't care anymore. I'll bet you guys are super stoked to see some Botania action, huh? Are we out of air too? We're out of air? No. There's air. Oh, I got all 4. See the Discord? I think it's in my Twitter thing. It needs to be fixed. It's just a link that says click here to join the Discord. See all those mana diamonds that I shouldn't have manatized. Whoops. Wish I had those diamonds back now. All the lapis. I don't think I made sparks yet. You like how my head just jumps around? I have absolutely no fucking direction. It's just going. It's just going. It's just all over the place. I don't even know how I tie my shoes sometimes. And the answer's poorly. Or I wear slip-on boots. I wear bogs most of the time in the winter and flip-flops in the summer. That's the trick. Then you don't have to be embarrassed about poorly tying your shoes all the time. I always do this wrong. Did I do it wrong? I feel like I did it wrong. Maybe not. Maybe we did it right. Imagine that. Do I need gold nuggets for sparks? Spark. Gold nuggets. Spark. Get. Spark there. Spark there. You know, maybe it's not a bad thing that I made all these extra mana diamonds. We'll make all the Terra Steel. We could possibly do a Wither before too long, too. And then get a Gaia Guardian. I think that's not unreasonable right now. Not super unreasonable anyway. I think I need diamonds for the mana pylon, don't I? I have one. A single diamond. Benny, what's up, dude? How are you doing? I have a single diamond. A single diamond gateway core. And I need way more than a diamond. Core. Tired, just got home from work. Congratulations on making it through another day, though. I feel like every time you make it through a day of work, it's a win. If you hate your job, if you love your job, congratulations. I'm jealous. Oh, they're mana diamonds. Beautiful. Nice. Nice. That works out. That works out. All right. That bad boy's ready to open. I'm probably not going to be able to get that thing to fall in, am I? Of course not. Of course not. We're only gonna have to do it once, though. Only once. You know what sucks, though, is recessive. Oh, those take Earth. We'll just make dominance, and then we'll make dominant sparks for all of our things that use the manas, and then we will make recessive for our generators, and our mana battery will just have regular old ass sparks. That's what we'll do. How's the server going, Benny? HNNGGG was having problems getting his glowstone to work on server. It'd like work a couple times and then something would go wrong with it and he'd have to break the whole structure and redo it every time. Need to update. I need to update too. I updated this morning. I need more ender pearls. I updated this morning and that stupid one probe error was happening and I messed with the configs a couple times but it didn't fix it and it was taking too much time restarting the pack. I ran out of time so I just had to go back a version and then I'm gonna mess with it tonight. It's weird, I feel like the one probe is pulling configs from the server or something, and I'm missing a server config. I don't know. I'm not a serverologist either. Have probs around 100,000 recipes in my modded custom pack and around 230 mods. Nice. Now you get to play around with the mess that is the ore dictionary. Derp. Portal get. All of the aluminium. Two fires. Get all the mana. There. Is that too far away? Oh! That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Well, kids, what should we do about that? I feel like we might have to rebuild our portal. Are we gonna rebuild the portal closer? Make some mana pools in the middle. Problem with that is I'd need a recessive spark to do that. And mushrooms are a pain in the ass. Or maybe I'm myceliuming wrong, but I couldn't get them to spread on the mycelium. Unless the extra utilities watering can doesn't work on them. I know the thermal expansion watering can works. It does take a fair bit of mana to start the portal. But I have all the manas. It's just a matter of getting it over there. Let's go and throw a stack of charcoal in, just for fun. I think we're gonna end up rebuilding it over there. Suck. Yep. Wait, what? Oh. You know? Yeah, that's what we gotta do. It just is what it is. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys! Mycelium spreads, not mushroom. To grow giants on mycelium. I bone mealed a mushroom on mycelium and it grew into a giant mushroom, but all it gave me was this mushroom block that all I could use it for was fuel. But now that I think about it, I might have hit that with Silk Touch and that might have been my issue. Wolf Dances! Welcome, by the way. Good to see you, man. You know, I might try that again. Maybe I Silk Touched that bad boy. Yeah, I think that I might have done it on accident because I put Silk Touch on my Matic to pick up the Cursed Earth and then I always forget. Drops mushrooms rarely. Because we're definitely going to need more real soon. Okay, let's do that. Let's move this mana pool over to where it needs to be. In a more intelligent location anyway. And then we will see if we can get some decent mushrooms. On the last one, I made that machine. Have you guys seen that industrial foregoing machine? It's like, I don't know what they call it, but they should just call it the mushroom duplicator. Like you put a mushroom in and it just makes 2 mushrooms. It's amazing. Whoever came up with that machine should have been working for NASA and we wouldn't have had so many spaceship wrecks through the 80s and 90s. I should probably pull all the mana out of those pools. Not be wasteful even though we have all the charcoals and all the endo flames. Spore thing's hard to automate. It takes items from the import slot instead of the output slot. I never automated it, yeah. Can't you turn slots on and off on the industrial foregoing machines? I know I was having those issues and then I turned the outputs that I wanted to not be inputs and then it was working better. Yeah, you gotta turn off the slots, I think, to make it work properly. You know, the one I was having a hell of a time with was the immersive engineering squeezer, the one that you use to make HOP ingots. Like it was pulling all kinds of weird stuff from weird slots, and I just said I was gonna save that mana and I didn't. What a waste! You turn off those slots. How do you input? Well. No, you only turn off, so if I'm, like, outputting, if I'm pulling out of the west side, I'm going to turn input off on the west side, and then it won't pull out of the input slots. And then turn the east side to an input. Just because if that slot's open, then it opens that part of the inventory to that side. At least we got the portal to Alfheim quest. Okay, this looks like an okay spot. Rebuild the portal now. And we'll do it right the first time this time. So we don't have to hit it with the wall and be like, oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. Spark! Spark! Get your mana! Alright. That thing should just be fine now. And that should start making all the manas. Done. Okay. We've got our portal. Why were we making the portal now? I don't even remember. I know we needed it for a quest. Oh, I can unlock the next. That's right. Which opens the power. Oh no, some true magic. Silent gems. Nice. That's cool. The ectoplasm stuff. What is this rod? Oh, Psy. Psy is a mod I haven't played with yet that I've really wanted to, so that's cool. I don't know if we're going to jump right into this. But that lets us open Astral Sorcery in a little bit. Ectoplasm and Psy Gem, that's super easy. So that's another thing that we can do. Let's go put away some stuff and then micromanage our steel again. That's like my favorite thing to do, is to micromanage steel. Hopefully we finally have some iron. The way I've got that set up makes it really difficult to tell if I've got a fluid issue. And I have a feeling that right now we're being slowed down by our fluid. And the only thing stopping me from fixing it is the fact that we don't have a good way to move items, which seems to be a recurring theme. Oh, and what I wanted to do with all of this steel is not even going to work, so it doesn't really matter that much. So somebody pick, what's next? Tech Reborn, Pneumaticraft, or Tinkers? Or bees. I'll throw that out there just so that, just for a vote. Or a decision. Or whatever you guys want to call it. How do I get that apple juice? From the forestry squeezer? Apple juice. Benny's Fruit Press? I need a Benny's Fruit Press. Want a slight spoiler? Yes, I love spoilers. Hit me with a spoiler. I hope it's push left, right, up, up, down, down, BA, select, start, and open extra utilities. Do gems? Alright. We'll do gems. We'll do gems. It'll lead to something I want. That's what I want to hear. Is it Astral Sorcery next? You did say bees, but I was kidding about bees. I hate bees. Even with Gendistry, I hate bees. It's something that I like doing if I have an entire day that I don't have to do anything and I'm not on stream, and I can just kind of do a little bit at a time. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might be what you get. Ooh. Ooh. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for the tip. I haven't eaten at Burger King in probably 2 decades. Maybe 1. Let's see, what year is it? At least 1. Probably not 2. I can't tell you the last time I've been to a Burger King, though. Okay, so we probably have all the gems. We just have all this stuff.
Drunk. Get ready to see my
Zeeble! Thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate that. Get rid of all this stuff that I forgot to clear out, and then we'll go do some gems. I like the cryptic spoiler. Looks like we only have about a half an hour left, too, so I guess this would be a nice, boring way to finish up. Just watch me bucket water into a cauldron. Do you think I'll be able to stream more games with my new set of RAM? I think OBS is more of a CPU hog. The biggest limiting factor I have is my interweb. You know what? Why don't I just do this? Quest complete. Regular gems. Ruby, garnet, sapphire. Ruby, garnet, sapphire. Besides what a mod you want access to, you can't beat Endstone from Astral for condenser. Oh yeah, hadn't thought of that. That's an idea. We got a thinking man over here. Ruby, sapphire, and what else did I say? Do I really not have a sapphire? Is it a dark gem? I don't know. I don't know. I need a ruby, a garnet, a helidor. I need like all of this stuff. We'll do them 2 at a time so we don't get too overwhelmed here. I don't even know what color sapphire would be. I do see that a lot of these that I'd picked up didn't register, though. I'm not into that stuff. What color's sapphire? Green? Sure, we'll go with that. Peridot I needed. Malachite. Malachite, I don't know. Why are you? Garnet, Helidor. I have a Helidor in my inventory right now. Peridot, Sapphire. Is this bugged? Opal? Dirty Opal. Helidor. Peridot. Why you know? Tech Reborn. That's a Tech Reborn Peridot, is it not? Sapphires are blue. Good call. You'd think with all of the jewelry I buy, I'd know that. I don't wear it on stream, but I wear a lot of chains and diamonds. Those 90s Walmart gold on a roll things. Pretty gangster for Eastern Washington. I feel like I have all of this stuff in my inventory. Am I wrong? Am I confused? You're getting cucked. Ouch. Is that blocking progress anywhere? A little bit. Not really. I mean, I could just smash through to Astral Sorcery. What was the end stone? Was that... Hey! Look at you and your cousin, watch. That's what I thought. Oh, we were gonna look at end stone. End stone! Starlight transmutation, sandstone to endstone. Okay, that's legit. So to do that, we're gonna need ectoplasm and psi gems. So ectoplasm, we need potions. I don't know if any of these witches are dropping damage potions. Potion of decay. So we'd need to set up some brewing action. Astral Sour Spread, tier 2. I don't know what a sour surprise add-in is in 2 or 3 tiers after vanilla. Safe to assume we get the linking wand, you link the floating crystal to sandstone. Yeah, I know how that stuff works, just like how you turn iron into whatever dust. Star metal. Can you still make rock crystals like you could in this, in the last one? Oh, it's probably gated. Star metal, yeah. I guess we'll play with that Psi quest. Because I'm gonna have to set up a brewing station thing. And that's even worse than Psi, probably. Let's make a rod constructor and an iron rod frame. Yeah, what was awesome about how you could just make those crystals was you could just put them all over your astral sorcery thing and just like, you didn't have, I mean, you didn't even have to be night most of the time. Wood, gold, piston. Where's my pistons? I feel like I put pistons in a different drawer every time. Pistons. Take the whole stack. Why not? A couple of wood. Golds. Rod frame at Psi. Creed, why can't you hear me, by the way? Are you doing that thing that kids do where they come in and troll me and tell me that my microphone's not working and try and get a Twitch fails video out of it and I laugh at them? Because I will laugh at you, Creed. Side dust. Oh, my mic's muted. Oh, I've just been going this whole time. Crushed psi metal ingot. Does it tell us how to do this? I have literally never done psi as much as I wanted to. Gonna need to construct a basic CAD. No description. Well, let's make a basic CAD then and see what happens. Right next to the sink. In case we need to throw up or pee. You just fire that thing in there. I need parts. Doesn't Psi have like a tutorial that always pops up? In order to get started spell slinging, you'll need some psi dust. To get psi dust, you need to start by crafting a rod constructor and an iron rod frame. Place down the rod constructor and put the iron rod frame in it to construct a very bare bones rod. From there, drop some redstone dust in the world. Equip your rod, point at the dropped items, and right-click to make your psi dust. Good thing we just carry redstone around with us everywhere. Right click? No? Is there a side button? Mint need iron? Master Psi keybind. Right click to make your Psi dust. Drop redstone. Right click. Shift right click. Did I not construct my wand properly? Oh, there we go. Now we have a properly constructed Psi wand. Boom! Look at that. Level up. 1 level point. Unequip my rod. Press C. Tutorial level 2. Trick debug. Selects the person casting the spell. Oh, okay. I think I saw Soren do some pretty cool spells with this. But we're just going to blow through and do the quests. And I'll learn it on my own time so you guys don't have to watch that, because I feel like that's not the most entertaining use of our time here. Not that I'm entertaining to begin with, but spell, inscribe, a couple people show up for some odd reason, and it makes it all work. Paper. I keep threatening to make a paper bark tree too. Empty map. Jesus. Come on with that. Empty maps that look just like papers. And then he doesn't grab enough sugar canes. Minecraft, day 1. Oh, I need a compass. Minecraft Day 1. Compass. Compass. Thank you. That didn't look like... Okay, it is paper. That's fluffy fabric. Empty map. Spell inscriber. Node. Not a Thaumcraft node, but a regular node. Spell node. Psi metal ingot. Guess we are gonna have to read the tutorial probably, huh? Open your spell inscriber by right-clicking to see a large grid. This is where the mana inscriber is left to the traditional complex. So what do I have to do to make psi metal? Oh, there we go. So I can select caster and debug him. This may be something that we learn off stream. This doesn't seem like it's going to be a very quick thing to learn. How do I remove you now? I don't like where you're at. There we go. Trick debug. If you want to look at your crash log. Alright, dude. I will check that out as soon as the stream's over. Just gonna do like 10 more minutes, then I gotta go pick my kid up from school. Select your caster. Name debug that doesn't work. Let's shorten that till it doesn't walk. A required parameter not set. What's all this stuff? How do I change the selected? Target any, target number. I want target any. Oh, okay. I think I might have it. We're gonna go shoot a gold ingot with a spell bullet that has trick infusion. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna have to go through this tutorial and get all of the tricks. That's okay. That's something that we can do on our own so that I don't have to fumble through it on stream. I kinda really want extra utilities. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that way, but that's how I'm feeling. And I really need to go up there and process a whole ton of stone. And I don't want to do that on camera either. Spell node, 1. That will lead to XU2. Awesome. And then we're just going to automate all the things. and make life much easier on ourselves. The fact that Silent Gems is open though is cool. We could make some new tools. I'm kind of short on the chaoses, but I would really like to get that cleaner. Kind of a painful path for XU2. Yeah, I feel like it's all kind of a painful path right now, isn't it? That's right, we need mechanism or Tech Reborn. So Tech Reborn should probably be our next focus. We'll get this magic thing knocked out first thing tomorrow, and then finish this up. Which is going to be a lot of shit show. So tonight off stream, I'm going to get all the stuff ready for this and probably make all of this. Salt, I'm going to make the unit that we need from immersive engineering because the book's crashing me again. I'm going to try and get that fixed. Hey man, could you just stream longer? You can call my kid's school and see if he can stay late. No, I gotta be off by like 2:30, 2:45, man. But I'm gonna do tomorrow, since we got cut off today from shitty internet. I'll stream 9 to 3 tomorrow, and probably not. Is it Super Bowl on Sunday? I don't even give a shit. I don't want to watch the Patriots win another one, but you're gonna SWAT the school? That's not funny anymore, dude. You can't even make jokes about that. I'll definitely stream tomorrow. I want to get this whole mess done off camera, because it's just looking at it, it's all going to be a mess. I don't want to drag you guys through that. Set him up a cot in the boiler room. You know what I want to do is get him hooked up and do like split streams on the weekend. I think that'd be funny. Just do like a training wheels pack, like Revelation or something. He just kills me every time I look away though. Like he'll wait for me to go mining, and then he'll go and get all of my diamonds, make himself a set of diamond armor and diamond sword, and then he'll wait for me to like fill up my coffee, and he'll kill me, and then just laugh at me as soon as I walk back in the room. Brutal. No gratitude out of that kid. Like watching building? You mean base building stuff? We could do... I don't know, I'm somewhat built out. The problem is I end up trying to get stuff set up so that we can fly through tech, but I don't know. If that's not what people want to watch, we can do whatever. I want to get to the more interesting stuff though, like once we can move some items around, I think we can do a lot cooler stuff here. A lot less grindiness anyway. We'll have a good party going tomorrow. Clean out this mob spawner a little bit for a minute. I really want to automate the red loot bag too, and see what actually comes out of that. I read a post somewhere that it had a 1 in 10,000 chance to become a nether star, which would be really interesting because we could skip a lot of shit if we got a nether star. We could just go and kill us a Gaia Guardian right now. Make an unbreakable builder's wand. Then I'll do some building. How about that? How about them apples? We'll do a whole bunch of building. Let's build flat platforms everywhere and ceilings. Got red hearts for days if anybody wants those. all of this crap is just plugged up in my hopper system. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Sadly, a nether star means nothing to you. A nether star, you can make the unbreakable builder wand, you can make beacons. It opens a lot of fun stuff. But to get one, you have to kill a wither. And in a skyblock, that's kind of a difficult thing, especially when you don't have a good place to spawn him. Like, I used to spawn him in the mining world or in the void dimension so that he didn't destroy my base, but we don't have access to either of those things. But I think we're there, guys. 2:30. I'll definitely stream tomorrow. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the donations. We'll see you guys at 9 a.m. GMT -8. That's Pacific time, US. On my page, there should be a schedule that lets you know when I'll be live. And yeah, I'll get some of this stuff done and we'll just start rocking and rolling tomorrow. So thanks everybody. We'll see you later.